Hey, Bolo buddies. Thanks for watching. All right, you guys, we're going to talk about some items that I sold on Poshmark. I've got some big money bolos and some unexpected items that I'm going to share with you. I'm going to tell you where I got it, what I paid for it, and what it sold for. And let's go ahead and get started here with the first item. I love finding these little books. They're little Christmas book ornaments. And these sell across all platforms very, very well. So if you see them, you can usually get them pretty cheap. I paid $1/4 for this at a garage sale. And they're just little ornaments for your Christmas tree. And they've got little stories. And why am I? It's not letting me scroll up there. I thought I had another photo, but maybe not. Anyway, they're just little books. So if you see them, they're usually have a pretty good sell-through rate. So check them out. Express jeans. I told you guys that I'm getting all of those Express jeans listed. I started them on eBay. They were doing really well. I've only got not very many over to Poshmark. I need to do better because the ones I'm getting over here are selling pretty quick. So these are from, oh gosh, you guys remember when I used to sit in front of them and they were like my backdrop? Because I sold clothing full time and then I started selling hard goods and kind of said, I don't want to list clothes anymore. So they sat and sat and sat for years. So yeah, they're not exactly vintage, but they're probably getting pretty close. These are older styles that are now coming back in style. So these sold for $45. These are Swedish angel chimes and Christmas tree candles. They're for those Sweetest angel chimes. I don't know if you guys have seen them. They kind of, I can't think of what they're called. It kind of looks like this. Let me see if there's a picture on the back. There's a better picture. These. So they all take candles. So these are replacement candles. I got these at a garage sale for 50 cents and sold them for 20. Another pair of jeans. These went for 52 and these have the sailor buttons on them. Very popular. I know when I first got these, they were very popular, and it looks like they're people want them now as well. This is a Silpata ring. I did pay up a little for this. I paid $12 for it. I've got the acid test right here to show that it does test silver. I love selling Silpata. This is the Silpata symbol, if you don't know. So if you see that, it's a nice brand. This is a size 5.5, and I sold this for $60. So 12 into 60. This one, Caperos sandals. If you guys remember a long, long time ago, I did a retail arbitrage online pickup. So I went to David's Bridal and I bought a whole bunch of bridesmaid dresses and shoes when they were on clearance. Not my best idea ever. So I'm sharing this with you so that to help you learn. Now, I did this on other online platforms, different places. I think Lane Bryant, Catherine's, and then David's Bridal. I feel like Frederick's of Hollywood. So I would go and I would wait for the clearance items to come. And then it's just another way to do retail arbitrage from home. Was I successful in some situations? Yes. Would I do David's Bridal again? No. The dresses were all certain color combos. So once they were out of stock, unless you had a wedding that just said, I need this color, I don't care what the style of the dress is, then I would get sales. But if they needed the particular dress that was in the shop, I didn't have anything current. So they're selling. I've done very well. I've made money, but a lot of them are long tail. These shoes, I had lots of duplicate sizes. I have sold a bunch of them, but I wouldn't do it again. So $31 on this. This is a Henry Bendel gold tone rhinestone headband, signed signature hairband. My husband brought these home for me with a bunch of jewelry that he picked up. And I thought it was pretty cool. And I've heard of Henry Bendel. I think they do purses as well. It's a very nice brand. And I also got a silver tone one. The silver one is still listed, but this one sold fairly quick for $50. This is an antique Art Deco mother of pearl bar pin brooch with a C clasp. This is an oldie, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And it actually sold pretty quickly. And I picked this up at like one of those little shops that has booths that people put their stuff in, and I paid $1 for it, and I sold it for 52. So that was cool. Another pair of jeans. These went for 60. The wide leg and the flare seem to be trending right now. I don't know if that's current or not, but they are selling for me. So I'm guessing they are. These are 2 Lego dinosaurs from Jurassic World. These are building blocks. And I got $40 for these. I don't remember where I got these, but they've got their little masks or their little harnesses that go over their faces. Power Rangers. Okay, here's a good story. So I sold these on Poshmark, and the person returned them because they were not in the condition that she expected them or he expected them to be in. So I tried to include a lot of photos. I had the price pretty cheap, and it was a bundle listing. So they opened a return, and typically Poshmark sides with me, but for some reason they did not this time. So I was like, all right, well, I only sold them for $26 and there's 6 of them. So I didn't make that much money on them anyway. So I knew that I could flip them and still make a good profit. So what I decided to do was I was having a toy show on Whatnot, which worked out fabulously because I hadn't had one in a long time, but the return came in right before I was going to have that show. So I went ahead and sold these on Whatnot, and I probably made triple of what I would have made on Poshmark selling these on auction because I had the right people in the chat that wanted these Power Rangers from the 90s. So sometimes auction style on Whatnot, you can do better than you can on a platform. These are vintage Fisher-Price little people. It's the mom, the dad, the sister, or the daughter. And I think these came from a garage sale, if I remember correctly, a garage sale or one of those thrift store mystery boxes. So I didn't have a whole lot in them. Sold these for $17. Little loving family dollhouse baby boy in a blue shirt. These items are hot right now over on Whatnot. I had a loving family show and it was fabulous. And after the show, I went ahead and listed, I think probably close to 100 items that I didn't get to during the show on the platforms. And I've had people coming into my Whatnot shows and buying those items. And I will talk about those in a future video. Also, those items are selling, but I sold a little briefcase. I think I sold it for $25. One little loving family briefcase. So some of them do really well. This one right here. Oh my goodness. It's gorgeous. It's a vintage West Germany necklace. And it is an oldie. It is ornate with rhinestones and that glass in the middle. And it is just lovely. I got this with a bunch of jewelry and I sold this for $175. Okay, so this next one was a bundle purchased from the same person. They bought 5 items off me. And I can't remember if I sent them an offer or if they sent me an offer. I feel like they sent me an offer. But I got this in like a little mystery packet thing at one of those, like at a store. And it was like a mystery. I didn't know what it was going to be. I think, wait, was this in, I think, yeah, I think this was. But it was hooked onto something and I took it off because the thing it was hooked onto wasn't juicy. Well, it turns out when I Google Lens this thing is a mega bolo. It is from 2011. It's a Juicy Couture pumpkin. All right. So they bought this Disney Store enamel hair comb, this Hallmark Peanuts Woodstock ornament, these earrings, and this Mickey Mouse Judith Jack brooch that was missing. I think it was missing one marcasite. I probably showed it somewhere. Let me see. Right there. See, I'm pointing to it. It's really hard to see. And then I also acid tested it so the buyer could see what they were getting and that it was indeed silver. This one is also a very good bolo right here. Judith Jack, the Mickey Mouse. This is a harder to find one. So they offered me $357 for all the items, and I just went ahead and took that offer. So 5 items. They paid, I believe, one shipping of, what is it, $649 for all 5 items. That's another great thing about Poshmark is people can bundle items and you can send them an offer on their bundle or they can send you an offer on the bundle. So definitely a very, very cool sale there. All right, you guys, in the description of the video, if you want to join Whatnot, I do have a referral link. Come see me over there. As I said, I do auction style, but I also have my buy it now loaded and I'm doing very, very well with those sales. So if you guys are thinking about getting on another platform, definitely check that out. I'm Bolo Buddies, all one word over there. And there's a coupon referral link down below where you can get $15 to shop with that. And also list perfectly if you're not selling on Poshmark and you watch this video and you're like, I want to give Poshmark a try. You can use list perfectly to cross post your items from whatever platform your items are on. Maybe you sell on Mercari and you want to get your items to eBay and Poshmark. Or you're on Poshmark and you want to try Whatnot and you want to cross post your items to the Whatnot Buy It Now. You can use List Perfectly. I've got tutorials that show you how to do that. 30% off your first month with coupon referral code BOLOBuddies and the link below. Definitely check those out. Check out the tutorials before you make a decision. If you want to learn how to do auction style on Whatnot, I've got videos for that too. Bolo Buddies, Whatnot for beginners. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.